Welcome to Perfecting Pokémon, the series where I examine a specific Pokémon line with untapped potential in Pokémon Go and discuss how they can achieve greatness. Some Pokémon have an excellent attack stat for raids and gym battles, or they have the bulk to exceed in PvP, but instead, they're mediocre because of poor moves. There's always hope for these Pokémon though. Today, I'll be talking about the forbidden Pokémon, Spiritomb. This ghost and dark spirit debuted in Go 3 years ago. At that time, you could obtain one by completing a special research line. After that, a second one was available during the 2019 Halloween season. Then, in 2020, it was placed in field research tasks, so you could then catch as many as you liked. So how good is this spooky spirit? Well, it certainly won't be very good for raids. Its attack stat is far too low at 169. However, it has quite a bit of potential in PvP. Its solid defense and unique typing set it up for success. In terms of its typing, Spiritomb didn't have any weaknesses until Generation 6, at which point Fairy became its Achilles heel. Even so, it's still a super solid option in battle. So why is this Pokemon not seen more often? The answer to this question lies in Spiritomb's moveset. It sports Sucker Punch and Feint Attack for fast moves, and Shadow Sneak, Ominous Wind, and Shadow Ball for charged moves. At its best, it would need to utilize Sucker Punch alongside Ominous Wind and Shadow Ball. While this moveset isn't terrible, it's nothing to write home about. Sucker Punch is relatively average in terms of fast attacks. Most Pokemon who have this move also have access to Shadow Claw or Hex, which is far better in comparison. Speaking of Hex, this move would be a great addition for Spiritomb as it provides far more energy for its charged moves. Alternatively though, Snarl would be an even better option for the forbidden Pokemon, generating even more energy than Hex. So would one of these two moves be enough to push Spiritomb into the Go Battle League meta? Well, even with an energy-centered fast move, Spiritomb still needs some work with its charged moves. It should definitely keep the powerful Shadow Ball, but Ominous Wind isn't as impressive. For Dark-type attacks, Foul Play would be the best for Spiritomb, so it could deal with normal-type Pokemon that would wall it normally. However, with Pokemon like Cofagrigus and Dusknoir already being centered around Ghost and Dark-type moves, I think Spiritomb needs something different to really stand out. For that, Icy Wind would be a great replacement for Ominous Wind. Not only is it a shield baiting move, but it also provides interesting coverage. Spiritomb would have a much better time against flying, ground, and grass Pokemon, and could take down key players like Galarian Stunfisk, Meganium, and Mandibuzz, just to name a few. There's two other changes to Spiritomb's moveset that I'd like to discuss. While Snarl plus Shadow Ball and Icy Wind would be an excellent moveset for Spiritomb, I also think updates to its existing moves would help it stand out. Remember how I said Sucker Punch is an average move? It shares the same stats as Quick Attack and Wing Attack, and Wing Attack sees decent success with users like Pelipper and Golbat. So what gives? Well, it's important to note that these Pokemon have other great moves like Weather Ball in Pelipper's case and Poison Fang in Golbat's case. Additionally, most Sucker Punch users would prefer another move. We even gave this move up for Snarl previously, so clearly Sucker Punch isn't getting things done. So what if it were buffed in a future GBL update? Just adding a single energy to Sucker Punch would then make it a clone of moves like Vine Whip and Powder Snow, which are excellent fast attacks. This buffed Sucker Punch would then be the new preferred move for Spiritomb, being an even better choice than Hex or Snarl. There's one more move that I think could be buffed that would really help Spiritomb, and that's Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb is currently a pretty abysmal move, having 70 power and requiring a whopping 60 energy. Seeing that this move is similar to Icy Wind in the main series games, I think that Rock Tomb would work really well as a clone of Icy Wind in Pokemon Go. This would give Rock Tomb 60 power for 45 energy, while also having a 100% chance to decrease the opponent's attack. We already know that Spiritomb would do well with Icy Wind, so giving it a Rock-type version of it could also allow it to shine. Plus, seeing that Spiritomb is a spirit that's confined to a stone tomb, it would be thematically appropriate. So to recap, the easiest way to make Spiritomb better would be to give it Snarl and Icy Wind. These two moves would make Spiritomb relevant for both the Great and the Ultra Leagues. Alternatively, a buff to Sucker Punch would push Spiritomb even higher, and a buffed Rock Tomb could be given to the Pokemon to give it different coverage than Icy Wind. Even if it received one of these changes, it would be far better than it is now. But what are your thoughts on Spiritomb in Pokemon Go? Do you have this peculiar Pokemon in your collection? If not, you can go find it in special field research tasks where you have to catch either 18 Dark or 18 Ghost types. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. More spooky videos are on the way this month, and next month I'll be doing the Perfecting Pokemon video that I promised in the Noivern video, so subscribe so you don't miss those videos. But until next time, I hope you all have a spooktacular day. Take care.